Hey there, it's Rick Khan from rickkarn.com. And if you're saying, why aren't my Facebook ads converting? Then this video is going to reveal the 7 tips to fix this fast. You see, if you're trying to send people to an opt-in page, to sign up to your list to get more leads, or to a sales page to generate revenue, but you're experiencing you've hit a wall with Facebook ads and you've done everything to increase conversions, but still it's not working, then I'm here to tell you there's good news. Because did you know there are ways to fix this and to do it in the shortest time possible? And I'm going to give away my secrets completely free to help save you time and to help get you conversions today. So let's just get straight into it without any fluff, starting with, is your Facebook ad message matching your landing page, or is the landing page compelling? Now, firstly, if you have a mismatch between the promise on your ad and where you're sending them to, this can be a big factor as to why conversions will not work. Let's say, for example, you make a promise on your ad for a free template for a healthy smoothie, but instead it leads them to something completely different. This can cause your prospect to not only leave the landing page, but also get them annoyed, and at the same time, it will drop your ad score. And when you drop your ad score, this can increase the cost of your advertising. Or another messaging problem can be where your ad is stating a promise, and when your prospects get to the landing page, the headline isn't following up on the same promise. Or even another messaging problem could be that your offer isn't communicating its value. And the thing is, not being able to communicate your offer in a compelling way can be a big reason why your prospect will not convert. And if your headline doesn't capture your prospect's attention and doesn't follow on the promise, they just won't continue to read. So what you want to do to fix all of these 3 problems is to take your ad, message and hook and change the landing page to make sure you have the same message that delivers on the promise of your ad. And then also to tweak the headline, even creating a split test where you want to be looking for between making a 40 to 60% conversion on the opt-in, or if you're sending them directly to a sales page, then a 1 to 3% conversion rate. But a big rule here is to only test one thing at a time. And if none of this works and you keep testing, then tweak your offer to make it more valuable to your prospect. Then the next tip is a simple one, but have you set the correct objective? Now, I've seen many businesses that set their objective the wrong way. They sometimes lead people with the traffic objective hoping to get a conversion. And if you're doing this, then you want to immediately turn this off and set any type of conversions to the conversions or leads objective, because each objective you select in Facebook is telling the AI and algorithm to focus on generating that particular outcome you're asking. So if it's traffic, it will optimize its AI to find people who only click through to landing pages or websites. And if it's engagement, it will focus its efforts on only people who like, share and consume some type of content. But if you set the Facebook objective to the conversions campaign, then the algorithm will focus on people who are more than likely ready to convert. Now, when you set up the conversions, you will see your costs go up, but you also see the conversions go up. Which leads me to next is something that you might not expect, but it's not about focusing on your Facebook ads, but instead it's about focusing on increasing your average order value. You see, as Facebook, it gets more advertised on its platform, and with the competition increasing, your chances of getting cheaper conversions or lots of conversions all decreases. So focusing on adding to your current sales offer is the key here. So what you can do is try this. Add a simple order bump. Let's say you have a product that costs $27, you can just add a simple order bump at $37, increasing the value of your customer's CPA. And at the same time, I would also add an upsell after they purchase and take an order bump. This upsell and order bump has a chance of getting between 15 to 30% conversion rate. Trust me when I say this, if you don't add an order bump or an upsell, you are literally leaving money on the table. Then next is, are you utilizing your winning ads? Let's say you have or had a winning ad and found it's now decreasing in results fast. What I suggest you do is 2 things here. One is to take that same ad set and duplicate it either at the campaign or ad set level and decrease or even increase the budget and give that a try. This will reset the ad and will optimize for the conversion again, because anything could have affected the ad, such as seasonal changes on buyers' buying patterns, and the Facebook AI just needs another restart. And what else you can do is something I do quite often. I sometimes switch the ad off for a few weeks and then restart the ad from a new campaign, and I've seen some of my results start steadying up again, which leads me to, are your ads fatiguing? You see, if your frequency is high and Facebook has shown the same ad over and over again, have you changed the creative? Some people do believe they can just create an ad and leave it up for a long time and sit back and let the results roll in. This is simply not true. That ad will always eventually fatigue as it's shown to multiple audiences across Facebook. So here's how to fix this. You want to always update your ad creatives and don't let your frequency go above 2 in the conversions campaigns. This means that you don't want your ads shown more than twice to the same person. It's quite simple to do. All you're doing is creating a new image, going into the ad level and edit out the old image and replace it, which leads me to moving to, are you leveraging your best audiences? You see, once you start to build up your data across Facebook, on your website, your email list, your purchases, and even your video views, are you taking these top audiences and then creating lookalikes from them? Because your best audience will always come from people who already know, like, and trust you and your brand. And then taking those people and getting Facebook to look for those exact same people and then adding them to the top of your funnel is the fastest path to getting the best conversions. I've personally always seen my best conversions come from my lookalike audiences. All you do is take those people who have engaged, especially if you already have a purchase list, upload them into Facebook custom audience and then create the lookalike audience from your best countries that suit your audience. Which leaves the final tip, are you following up? Now, this here is what most people don't do, and it's probably where 95% of my sales come from. Your follow-up is the cornerstone of getting those people who go through to your list to buy. Now, what most don't realize is that on average, it does take up to 90 days before your email subscribers take you up on your offer. So let's say you spend $1,000 in ads and you don't see return on ad spend the way you intended, because all your sales can actually start happening 90 days later from the original ads you ran, because this is where you really recoup your money and what you should do if you want to grow your business and get multiple sales in the future. Because the real goal of advertising is not to make profit on the front end, but to only break even on the ad spend. All the profit will come from the offers you create down the funnel sequence of your emails and broadcasting new offers. So, saying all this, I hope these tips have helped give you value on what you need to do next moving forward to help get the conversions. But if you think I missed anything, you can just let me know in the comments below. And saying that, make sure to stay up to date with the latest tips on turning advertising into profit by subscribing below. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.